Attention all pilots! Attention all pilots! Prepare for takeoff. This is not a drill.
Hello pilots, welcome back to the channel. This is Rogue Wolf signing in, and today we can finally bring you guys the very first video on Star Wars Squadrons that is actually based on official information and footage. EA Motive has dropped its first teaser trailer on the new Starfighter game, and it was awesome. I streamed the reveal event earlier with some of my friends from the Rogue 181st Starfighter Squadron, and wow, did we like it? Well, let me give you a quick impression from the stream. Guys.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I want it now.
Oh!
No, I don't.
So, yes, we loved the trailer very much. And I think there are many reasons why we Starfighter fans will love this game. Before we get right into the video and take a closer look at Star Wars Squadrons, let me actually give you a quick heads up what you can expect for this video here. When I first learned that Squadrons, formerly Project Maverick, was about space combat, I took some time to come up with a strategy to bring you guys quality content that actually will matter to you, my viewers. One key aspect in a fresh new game with brand new content is speed, in my opinion. There will be so many updates and news to cover, and what a welcome change that is after this long drought in the past years. But personally, I've never been a fan of news update videos myself. When I watch YouTube videos, it's either tutorials, streams, or community showcases, like the top 5 plays we and other channels do. And it clearly shows you guys don't come here for news updates as well. My news reports usually get far less views than any of my other videos. So how to keep you, my viewers, up to date? I decided to create my own website. RogueWolf.com will be the place where you will find all news reports and updates on Star Wars Squadrons. On top of that, we will once a week do a Q&A stream here on YouTube where we will debrief you on everything that happened during the week for Star Wars Squadrons. So the main focus of this channel will be on streams, tutorials, community showcases, background videos and opinion pieces about Star Wars Squadrons. And of course we'll continue our support for Starfighter Assault and Battlefront 2. And that brings us to our very first opinion video on Star Wars Squadrons. Since you guys subscribe to my channel for my Starfighter content in Battlefront, I thought you guys, just as I do, wonder if this new Starfighter game is for you. I think there are some very good reasons why you will love this game as a pilot gamer. So let's get to it. One thing that really gave me goosebumps is how cinematic this game presented itself. And just like Criterion did really with Starfighter Assault, Motive seems to aim at bringing us an immersive Star Wars piloting experience. The action in Squadron seems to blend right in with that space combat feel we know from the movies and TV series. I mean, the iconic Starfighter sounds, the movement of the ships, the way the squadrons form up pre-battle. This feels like Star Wars to me, and we get to play it. I can already see myself binge playing this for days come October 2nd when the game launches. And you know what the best thing is? You can actually play the entirety of the game in virtual reality on PC and PS4. In my books, that just takes the whole playable movie thing to a next level. And to top things off, it seems the game will offer flight stick support too. Man, October can't come soon enough. The second thing that really struck me is the strategic depth that seems to be in the game modes. I mean, so far we know about 2 major game modes for the multiplayer part of Star Wars Squadrons. One is called Dogfights and the other is called Fleet Battles. Both of them will have 2 squadrons of 5 players each fighting for the win. To some, the limitation to 5-player teams has been a disappointment, and I must say to some degree that is true for me too. I mean, it was just epic to go 12v12 in Starfighter Assault before the matchmaking update made this a very complicated operation in Battlefront 2. But I've always been a huge fan of Hero Starfighters 2 because the way it actually makes you work closer together as a team due to its lower player count, and Squadron seems to take a pretty deep approach when it comes to team play tactics. And I think a smaller player count will just make this work so much better. And who's to say this won't feel large scale and epic? I mean, judging from the trailer, there will be more than enough of that. But what do we actually know so far? Let's start with Dogfight. This seems to be a blast type of a game mode where you try to defeat as many opponents as possible. This is something many people were asking for in Battlefront 2, by the way. And they also mentioned tactics will play a role in winning the match, but so far there is no concrete indication how this will play out in game. Fleet battles, on the other hand, we know quite a few things about already. The goal of the mode is to take down opposing flagships, and the mode won't just throw you into a match with a cinematic and, you know, boom, off you go chasing flagships. No. You actually start in the briefing room to plan the skirmish ahead and set the right tactics for your team. That does sound like we could be in for a nice sandbox experience. I mean, I love the objective-based gameplay mechanics in Starfighter Assault, but you know, replayability obviously is limited to some degree. Of course, we will have to see more gameplay to really judge how open and fluid fleet battles will be, but what Motive has said so far has me very interested to learn more. The other aspect of the trailer that has me really excited for this game is the advanced controls you get over your Starfighter. Let me just point out a few things for you see in the trailer. Right at the beginning, for example, you see the Republic pilot divert more power to the engines to shake off the TIE Pursuit. The cockpit interiors for both factions feature a range of adjustable displays for shields and different types of missiles and bombs. Also, a very welcome sight was the addition of a radar that shows both enemy and friendly starfighters and capital ships. This will make team play so much easier as you will actually know where your squad mates are when they call out for support, for example. I can already see a whole squadron rally to the defense of a heavy bomber that is crucial to the mission's success, so a radar is a very welcome sight. Also, if you read the briefing Motive has put up on EA's pre-order page, you can learn that you can even modify your ship. Though they didn't state exactly what type of modifications will be possible, I instantly had to think of, for example, firepower over speed setups or tanky builds where you sacrifice mobility for extra shield power, and also ships have a progression. While star cards offer quite a few ways of building or archetyping your spaceship, Motive seems to take this even further. And that actually brings us to the last thing I think you Starfighter fans will love about Motive's new Starfighter game. It will come with what seems to be a pretty deep customization approach. First, like I already mentioned, it seems ship progression will let you make decisions about how you want to develop your ship. But on top of that, there seems to be a wide range of cosmetic customizations options. They confirmed you will be able to gain cosmetic items to customize things like your cockpit, the ship exteriors, the flight suits, the helmets. Let me actually show you the pre-order bonuses that have been confirmed as an example. Man, how badly did we pilots want this to come to Battlefront? I can see myself collecting a lot of these customizations. And I do actually hope they make some available with real money as well as a means of monetizing the game post-launch. I mean, my wallet probably will disagree with me on that one, but I hope this game will be supported for a long time, and well, in order for that to happen, publisher EA actually has to generate ongoing income with the game. Well guys, there's quite a few other things that probably would have deserved to be mentioned. Crossplay, for example, is something I'm very happy about. Finally, I can play with my friends no matter what platform they play on. But like I said in the beginning, I wanted to focus on what for me as a Starfighter main in Battlefront stood out in both the trailer and the information that was published alongside it. Alright, so this is a wrap for today's video, guys. Before you go, let me actually rally you for a call to arms if you want so. First, I'm very grateful so many of you subbed in a time where I was covering a neglected game mode. Many of you sent me encouraging messages to keep on making Starfighter videos, and I'm really very grateful for that. I never really had set a subscriber goal for this channel, but that changes today. Help me get this channel to 1000 subscribers, because once we reach 1000 members in our little wolf pack here, we get access to the so-called community tab. And with the community tab, I will be able to send you notifications when breaking news are being reported on my website, and you'll know what is happening right away. So please, consider spreading the word about this woke wolf dude whose channel has been about Starfighters from day one. If you're new here and watching this and are not subscribed yet, now is the time to hit that button and activate alerts so YouTube can ring the bell for you once we have new information on Star Wars Squadrons for you. Please leave a like on the video, that always helps with visibility on YouTube. Thank you so much. And thank you for tuning in today, actually. This is Rogue Wolf signing out, and
may the Force be with you.